Let's talk to our travelers and see how they liked Rome.
You have to go to Rome. There's so many beautiful, beautiful art pieces. I'm not an art student, but I really enjoyed being there and looking at all the art, just soaking it all in.
One of the best things I liked about Rome was going through the neighborhoods. I think it gave us a feeling of how everyday people live. We weren't just stuck with other tourists, which would have been fine, but it was really nice being with natives.
Well, I think I was most impressed with St. Peter's Basilica. It's almost like one of the wonders of the world.
I'm amazed at what they have that is preserved. You know, everywhere you turn, there's something of the old Roman, and it's still there. It's amazing. It's amazing. St. Peter is so massive. You can't do it in one day or 1 hour. You have to go and see it.
We went to St. Peter's and Basilica. I was fascinated how they constructed those things. I'm amazed. So big, so beautiful. I don't know how they did it. Got a lot of time on their hands, maybe.
Oh, let me see. There's so many wonderful things in Rome. I like the Vatican. And of course, the Sistine Chapel was wonderful. And just traveling in all the little alleyways and seeing all the different sights. And the food, of course, the food.
I thought that Roma was fascinating. The churches, the artwork, the ceilings. Everybody should get a chance to be there. I feel real strongly that every student that could possibly, every child, every young adult should get a chance to go and see Rome and Florence.
There's so many things to see. You can't do it in one trip.
Right.
And
It's a lifetime.
Yeah, right.
We saw a lot, right?
Lots, so many. I hope I remember all of them.
And there were so many places to eat, so we enjoyed that.
Most impressed with the Colosseum. I had read about it in the history books about the event that took place in the Colosseum thousands of years ago, and to see it actually in person was something I had. I wanted to see it for all these years, and finally had a chance to see it. So I'm very happy that I came to saw that.
Well, everybody's having fun.
I enjoyed being in Florence because the people were just really fun and friendly. And I had a lot of good things to eat in Florence.
Catching him in the daily task of living, I enjoy watching them.
I think what being in Rome and Florence has awakened a desire for more knowledge about art as well as history, and perhaps it's given me a direction for the, quote, last part of my life to do some studying along that line.
Yeah, it would take a lifetime.
Yeah,
There's so much.
it's all right. I enjoyed it tremendously. I would recommend a walking tour to everyone. That is the only way to see a city and see the people.
So Florence is more cultured. It was wonderful. I'd do the same thing again and again.
You got to sit and just admire it and drink it in.
And in Florence, I finally got to go over the Ponte Vecchio. I went across the bridge and came back just to say that I've been there. Then shopping. Oh, I just love all that shopping. We bought a lot of handbags and small leather goods, and it was a real thing and really inexpensive. And thanks for your guidance.
Well, it's a delight to be back in Italy after several years. I never get tired of seeing even things that I've seen before over again, because there's always something new to do, something new to experience, and I especially enjoyed revisiting the Uffizi and the Pitti Palace in Florence, recalling past trips, and it's you never run out of learning something new when you go to even these places that you've seen before. And the train trip is a delightful way to go. It's so much more relaxed and informative, and you get to see the countryside in more detail than you do on a bus driving through. Yeah. So I'm very appreciative of it.
How about this train? How do you like the train?
Oh, the train is beautiful. It's smooth, quiet, very comfortable.
Really?
This is a great train. The scenery is beautiful. It's slow enough so you can see things. Comfortable, cool, perfect. Couldn't ask for anything more right now anyway.
The thing about the bus tour is that it handles so many people at one time, and they need to move these people in a very quick and efficient way. And quick and efficient means that you don't get to see neighborhoods, you don't get to deal with any locals. In Florence, we would go wherever the bus left us, and so we didn't really get a chance to walk through things. The closest we got to the Ponte Vecchio was when they pointed it to us and they said, there it is, and they said, here's the Uffizi, and then it was time to leave. And that was very disappointing because there was no time to go in and appreciate it. So this is so much better.
Hotel was beautiful.
I thought Florence was a very beautiful city. I enjoyed the statue of David. At the same time, I wish I were a professional photographer because I enjoy people watching.
Yes, I'm amazed that everything is just so big. All these paintings and things we've been learning all the past, I always thought of them maybe 5 feet, but this is 50 feet.
Yeah. The size of whole church.
The whole church. And it's beautiful. It just makes you feel so humble.
Yeah.
And all of these cathedrals and churches with all the artwork in it, it's very impressive.
Florence, one of the things I liked about Florence was Anne, and she showed us not just the usual information on where a statue was made and when and all that, but how to look at it, how to appreciate it, looking at John Bologna's statue versus looking at David. So I appreciated that very much.